Today's lesson is talking about adding and subtracting numbers using two different strategies to show mental math. These steps allow us to begin to start to see adding and subtracting in our brains without having to use paper and pencil. So let's look at the different strategies and the different ways that we could show 38 plus 40 to begin to help us start to see this mentally. So if I have 38 plus 40, I'm going to start with my number bond method. With the number bond method, I'm going to start with 38 plus 40. Here, I'm going to break apart my 38 by tens and by ones, or an expanded form. So 38 is now broken apart as 30 and 8. It is also now an expanded form. Now that I've got it broken apart, I want to add my tens. So here is a group of tens, and here is a group of tens. So 30 plus 40 equals 70. I then have 8 more. So I'm going to take my 70, and I'm going to add in my 8 more ones that I have. So 70 plus 80 is 78. I can also show this same method. If I don't want to use a number bond, I can show it breaking apart my tens and my ones. So here I'm going to look at, here is 3 tens and 4 tens. So that would be 30 plus 40 equals 70. I then am going to add my ones. I have 8 ones plus 0 ones. So 8 plus 0 is 8. I then have to add my tens and my ones together. So 70 plus 8 equals 78. So here is showing the strategy with my number bonds, breaking apart my 38 in tens and ones, and then adding my tens and ones together. Here I showed my 38 plus 40 by adding my tens together and by adding my ones together. Another strategy, or the third strategy I'm going to show you, is using the arrow method. With my arrow method, I'm going to start at 38, and I'm going to break apart 40 with 4 tens. When I use the arrow method, I want to jump or add or subtract, but in this case I'm talking about adding, so I'm going to add in groups of ones, tens, and hundreds. So when you think about the arrow method, you're breaking apart a number by ones, tens, or hundreds. So in this case, I'm going to start at 38. I'm going to use an arrow. On the top of the arrow, I have to write what my jump is, or what that arrow means. So I'm going to write plus 10. So 38 plus 10 more is 48. My arrow means that in this case plus 10. So 48 and 10 more is 58. Then I'm going to do another arrow. Plus 10 is 68. Plus 10 more is 78. So if you look, here is 38. Now I need plus 40 more. There's my 10, 20, 30, 40. So showing it with the arrow method like this.